Hey, girl. Girl, it is cold in North Kakalaki today, honey. I am, girl, it's cold, but I love it. I ain't lying, I do. Everybody be like, you crazy. I be like, no, girl, I just love cold weather. Woo, girl, your girl is layered up today. It's like 32. Yesterday, it did not get out the 30s yesterday. I know it was cold yesterday, but that wind was kicking, girl. Woo! I was like, yo, what the freak? And it's cold. It got down like in the 20s last night, 23, 22. It was cold. But I love it, girl. I lit that fireplace, honey. Got up there on that chair for a little while, and I was dozing, girl. Just... it was late anyway, though. I should have been in the bed, to tell you the truth. But the hubby was snoring, and girl, y'all know how, it is sometimes. So I got up, I went in there just to, sometimes when I was a kid, we had a fireplace, and I used to love to snuggle up in front of the fireplace, or we had an oil furnace. And if you, from back in the day, you know them oil furnaces, honey, did not play. This water is freezing. I had it in the car last night. Y'all know them oil furnaces don't play. Girl, we had an oil furnace. And when I was a kid, sometimes I would lay over that vent. And we had like vents that were on the floor. Not this mess now, child, in the ceiling and all that kind of mess. Which my ceilings at the house are on the floor. But I have a heat pump. I hate that heat pump. Coming from a little girl, from an oil furnace girl, and going to like a gas pack or heat pump or something like that, it would change your world, because you'd be like, yo, what the freak? Now with the oil furnace, it would be about to burn up in that house. But that's all you knew. So hey, it's cozy, girl. It felt good. But I would lay down sometimes, get me a blanket when it was real cold, girl. Put that blanket over that vent, girl. Honey, had me a little pillow down there on that floor, because when we were growing up, it wasn't nothing, honey, to make you a pallet on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Like, kids these days have no idea. They have no clue what they missing out on life. That was the best. Now you tell a child sleep on the floor, they be like, what? Which now we don't even let our children sleep on the floor. But do y'all remember? If you old school and you remember sleeping, making you a pallet, girl, sleep on that floor. I remember in the summertime when we were kids, like when I was kids, you didn't have to lock your doors. We had and we didn't have like air conditioning, like the central air conditioning stuff like that now that we have now. We had like window units. We had one window unit, honey. And when we were real little, we didn't have that. We had them fans in them windows. Girl, if you hear me, holler at me. We had the fans in the windows. And honey, as kids, we had back then, when we were young, and I'm talking like real little, like 5, you know what I'm saying, real little girl, we didn't have air conditioning. We had window fans and stuff like that. So in the summertime, honey, we would make a pallet, and we had our storm door was a screen door. Holler if you hear me. It wasn't like a storm door, what they call now a storm door with the glass in there, all that kind of little nice fancy little stuff. No, we had screens, honey. A door with a screen in it, with the screen in it. You can have a screen in the top, and in the bottom, or just a whole screen with a screen door. Girl, we would make a pallet, honey, overnight. Oh, you wake up the next morning, that wind be coming through there, girl. What little breeze it was, because it wasn't much, honey. But as a kid, you wake up in the fresh, because we slept with the door open. You locked your screen door, and you slept with the big door open. But back then, we could do that. Girl, you talking about, I just, sometimes I just want to bask in my childhood, because it was just so, if you're older, you feel me, child. And then so when I was little and it was cold, girl, I never forget, I would get a blanket, put that blanket over, I would throw the blanket bottom part over that vent, and child, I would pull that blanket up around me, and honey, you talking about sleeping. Ooh, girl, first of all, I start out just watching TV. And next thing I know, I'd be good at heat felt so good, I would be asleep, but then I would wake up, girl, in a sweat. Woo, girl, I'd be like, oh my God. She had throwing that blanket off, girl, hopping up and down like, good God Almighty. Yo, it was real. Times was real, but times were just so different than they are now. And, you know, if the fireplace was lit, we would get in front of the fireplace and warm up real good, girl, and go hop in the bed. I mean, it was just, and I would hop in the bed behind my grandma, girl. That was my safe haven. Because as a kid, I don't know, I was like, I don't know, girl, when I got behind my grandma, and that's where I love to sleep, honey, life was good. I didn't have no cares, no worries, nothing. Life was, she would take, I mean, being up on her solved my issues of having the biggest nightmares, girl, whatever. Life was good. Once I got, that was my safe spot, girl. And I would snuggle up to the back of her, girl. And woo, child. And she never was like, honey, move over, nothing ever. I was a big girl, snuggling up behind my grandma. But life was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my goodness. But child, I just remember the heat we used to have, and the heat we got now ain't hitting on nothing, child. I hate that heat pump I got. Most of the time when it's really cold, we burn. You have to, because the heat pump at 32 degrees, when it gets down to 32, like freezing and stuff like that, you can't even tell you got heat sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It cannot keep up. Then you have the auxiliary heat coming on. Like, y'all really care about this, but I'm just saying, girl. You know, I work in heat and air conditioning. You might have heat and air and, you know, not understand what's going on. But anyway, I hate a heat pump. I'd rather do a gas pack more than a heat pump. I cannot stand a heat pump. This little country girl right here, y'all, let me tell you something. I was in the store last night, and girl, I was in Home Goods. Yeah. So I was in there and I saw this book called Talk Southern to me, and I was on the phone talking to my husband, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I said, look, write the name of this book down for me. And so he was like, okay, because he was at home sitting at the desk. I said, write the name of this book down. So he wrote the name of the book down. So then he was like, why you want me to write the name of this book down? I said, because it's a book in here I see. I'm going to go on Amazon when I get home and see if they got it cheaper. He said, if you don't buy that damn book. The book was only $10, but y'all, you know me. If you've been right, I'm about that bargain, about that deal. He was like, if you don't buy that damn book, I'm so sick and tired of you running right here and like you don't have money. I didn't say I don't have money. I know I have money. That's not the point. Girl, the point, he was like, it's $10. Buy the book. I said, okay. Look, I mean, it wasn't that serious, y'all. He does it like, I don't know. I'm about the deal. I'm about the bar. He's like, I get so tired of you trying to hunt stuff down. Just buy it. Y'all, I had to laugh to myself because, so when I get back to work, right, I go on and I see, the price. And he was like, you rich. So I'm still on the phone with him. He was like, you mean to tell me you really went back? I bought the book. It's called Talk Southern to me. It's just Talk Southern to me. I'll tell y'all about it later. But girl, he was like, you mean to tell me after you done bought that book, you still went to see how much it costs, how much you could get it for? And I had to laugh, y'all. I said, yeah. He said, see, I don't play games like that. That's wasting time. He said, I waste time, y'all, trying to find bargains and deals. I said, okay. Honey, if I didn't laugh to myself, I had to laugh at myself, to be honest, but I don't know, it's a habit. It's just a habit because I quit work for a while and I was so self-conscious about every dime, and it was driving him crazy. But he was like, I mean, what are you doing? And I was like, y'all, it's a mind thing. It's a mind thing because I wasn't working because I needed a break. I had to take a break because I was mentally about to break down. And so I took a break for like 3 years, and I was just watching every penny, but I felt like as like not working. I wasn't working. My husband was working, paying all the bills, and I just didn't want a lot of pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? Even though he was like, yo, I'm fine, just don't stress yourself. I just really still wanted to make sure that there was no pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? And like, I don't know. So I fell off into this thing really bad about watching money. Now I spend money. It's a thing, but it's got to be a sale. You know what I'm saying? Rarely do I buy stuff at full price or whatever. So that's what he's trying to get me out of. But girl, that thing was funny to me, honey. I was just like, see, write this title down. He came in and he said, I mean, why would you eat? So then last night he came in, I had a book, you know, lying on the bed because I had started reading it and I was really enjoying it. And he was like, now, if you, I mean, you went through all of this. I can't believe you just went through. I said, but really for me, I wasn't going through anything. It probably brought him more stress. It definitely didn't stress me out. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? It is. That's what I do. I won't stress not one bit, honey. It was fine with me because that's what I do. It stresses him out though. Because even when we go shopping, we get to the counter, they say, I'll be like, what? So I start looking at what we got. He be like, please don't do that. And I'm like, okay, but you gotta understand. First of all, I'm making sure that we didn't get charged too much for that. That's just a habit. Now I got that habit from. That's just a habit I got. And he'd be like, just don't do that. We almost got to fussing in Walmart one time because our stuff came to more than what I had calculated in my mind it should come to. And he had gotten an expensive lamp, and I didn't realize. I thought the lamp was cheaper than what it was. So when we get to the register, and I see the total, I'm like, yo, whoa, what? And he was like, don't do that. And I was like, but Chris, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what was however much that lamp was. I can't even remember. And he was like, yo, don't do that. And we almost got the fussing at the register, y'all. He was like, I'm sick and tired of you every time we get to the register. You talking about how much something is. Girl, it won't funny then because I was like a little annoyed with him because I'm just trying to make sure he wasn't getting cheated because I know about how much stuff should have been. And when it wasn't, I was just like, yo, what was so-and-so? Girl, men folk, our minds operate so different from men. Like, it really does. Like, I know mine does. And, you know, he was like, you know, if I want something, I'm just going to buy it. I'm tired of you always, you know, you just buy it. Just stop. And I said, okay, I understand that. But you got to understand, I had 4 kids to raise. So I had to be so conscious of every dollar I spend. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's just hard to break habits, and sometimes you don't need to break habits because you still need to be conscious of what you're spending. I can't. Now, my husband just go in the store. Y'all know your men probably do this. They just go in the store, whatever. If they want something, they just pick it up. Like, he don't even look at the price. And I be sitting there about to have a heart attack because I be like, does he not read? You know, so y'all know, women, you know what I'm talking about. Men will go in there and just pick us up. They don't care how much it costs. We're gonna look at the price. We're gonna think about can I get this somewhere cheaper? They don't do that. They just go and sometimes that could drive you a little bit crazy. But girl, it is Friday. I am so glad. Zobug's birthday is Sunday at the skating ranch. They're doing a 90s skate thing. Y'all, I don't want to go to no birthday parties this year. I just don't enjoy birthday parties. I just don't. I don't care. I just don't. And the hubby, this guy he's building a house for is having something tomorrow. So he wants me to go with him there. And we're planning to go look at some, it's a 2-level thrift store that my daughter wants us to go visit Saturday. So I think we're going to go visit that Saturday. But it's supposed to be raining and cold and doing this and doing that. So I don't want to. Plus, I need to go to church, to be honest. girl, it's so much going on, child, in my little world, honey. And I'm trying to figure out how to get everything in, spend some time for myself, because I'm going to carve out some time for myself. That's one thing that I had to really just start making sure I do. Because, girl, if you don't carve out time for yourself, ain't nobody else going to carve out time for you. And if I don't want to do something like really major, if my kids, you know, if they really, Mom, I'll be there. But for the most part, and the thing is, if I skip one birthday party, I can skip them all. If I go to one birthday party, I got to go to all of them. So that's why I'm so contemplating about going to Zoe's birthday party, because I hate birthday parties. I don't care if they are my grandkids' birthday parties. I don't like birthday parties. I just don't. Child, first of all, they be long, and second of all, it's just so much chaos, and I just, girl, I don't. But anyway, let me get on down this road, get to work. I'm early today. I've been early, y'all, for like 2 weeks. I've been like getting to work like really early, and normally I get there on time, but I don't get there early, honey. But today I'm early. Well, I've been early, like I said, for the last 2 weeks, so that's a good thing. On the weekends, I'm always there earlier than I need to be. But on the weekday, girl, I'll be pushing it, honey. I get there right on time. But I'm about to get on down this road. Yeah, I know I'll be running my mouth on the way to work. Either I'm talking to you, or I'm talking to like my mama, my sister, my son, my daughter. I'm talking to somebody, honey. Because really, this is the time I really get to, you know, just converse. Because when I get off at night, girl, sometimes I just don't be wanting to talk on the phone like that. So, yeah, I get to talk a lot on my way in. But anyway, let me get on down this road, girl. I still got about 15 minutes to go, 20 minutes to go. And I'll holler back at you later. Bye, girl.